Hello, and welcome to another episode of Pushups and Cool Music. And I've had a long, hard work day. Slow sales, business was slow, but I still managed to uh, make a good amount of money anyway. And I got some tips. So, yeah, it's fine. And being exhausted is no excuse. And I have lots of great things to look forward to. Uh, in a couple of days, Impera will be released, the new album by Ghost, and I pre ordered it. So that is all good. Um, I will stick to my plan where I actually figured out it's better to actually read about Stoicism from my book, The Daily Stoic, after I've done my push ups. And focus on the music and the push ups while I do the music and the push ups. So, my plan for today's music and my plan for the push ups, I'm only gonna do sets of 20. And I'm gonna do 5 sets to reach 100. And the cool music of the day will be, I think I'm going for the two last movements of Beethoven's first. Of course, I love the whole symphony, but I tend to gravitate towards the two last movements for some reason. Maybe one time when I do 200 push ups. Or no, not maybe, it will happen when I do 200 push ups for my videos. I'll probably do the whole Beethoven's first. Also Beethoven's fifth, because most people seem to only know the first movement because it's so iconic. Da 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 da. It's wonderful, right? Beethoven's fifth. But Beethoven's fifth is really catchy all the way through. And there are more epic ones too. Like I think the third movement is the most epic one in Beethoven's fifth, but that's probably because the first movement is so well known to everyone that I gravitate towards another epic gem I once heard once my interest in Beethoven increased and I listened to the whole symphonies and like Beethoven is good stuff. Beethoven is the best. Also Vivaldi. Yeah, those guys are my jam. And don't forget the Amadeus. I can list up a lot of composers. I've been listening to a lot of Bach lately as well. Johann Sebastian Bach. And I have to show a present I got from a friend of mine. Ah, check this out. Wonderful, right? So, yeah. Got the bark here. And now, time to get to the floor and put on some Beethoven. Oh, oh, yes. I just made a few groans of exhaustion. I feel it in my body. That's why I'm going for only 20 reps. I have to find a non-copy strike Beethoven first. Huh, found Beethoven. There you go. It's only a picture of Beethoven. Played on original instruments. Interesting. Okay, let's get to work. Third movement from Symphony number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's like I do one another just to make sure I counted right. That's one of my habits. Better with one rep too many than too few. I didn't even need a breather, but I still feel it a little bit in my shoulders and stuff because I bench pressed at the gym and I haven't done that in a long time. I bench pressed 60 kilos for 20 repetitions for 3 sets. That's about 135 pounds. Not a lot of weight, but high rep, lots of pump. A bit sore in this shoulder. I don't know why, but it's fine. Okay, next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. So it's also really good to train calf raises at the gym because I did it with weights and now I really feel it. Whew. Way more than any calf raises I do at home. It's like I don't feel like talking when this wonderful music is playing. But my videos need to have some content. It is my personal training vlog or whatever. Yes. Whew. Third set will already make it to 60. Then I'm more than halfway through. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. When I slowed down, I could actually feel the soreness from all the bench press reps I did yesterday. Whew. Really did enjoy the squats as well. It was good to have a barbell on my shoulders again, even though it was only 20 kilos or 45 pounds. But I build up gradually, slowly, so I won't damage my knee. My knee's not quite there yet, but it's well on its way. I can even make small jumps and jog a little bit, but I'm very careful with that. Oh, yeah. This is live performance. I hope I won't get copy strikes. And I go to the fourth movement of Beethoven's first, because this jumped right to Beethoven's second. This one is cool. So live performances. Let's see. And by the way, I found out something very... There you go. This one is epic. So catchy. And it makes me feel in a good mood. Okay. 1, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, I felt sore when I slowed down a little. Now I'm at 80 already. I just have 20 more. Slowing down was really good. The reps got a lot heavier. Whew. It's almost like I could have done the symphony with all my exercises, because I plan to train some physical therapy exercises specific for my knee after this, and of course some calves and abs. I made it my virtue to do something for calves and abs every day, because those are my most underdeveloped muscles. I need to work on my weaknesses more than anything else. Okay. Whew. Nothing like Beethoven for a workout, just the best workout music ever. I don't understand why people need the angriest metal in the world, or really high speed techno music or whatever. When you have Beethoven, it's powerful and beautiful at the same time, just like how I want my body to be. So Beethoven's symphonies reflect my ideal of what I want to achieve with my physical effort. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. Still another 2 minutes left of this. That means if I feel like it, another set of push-ups. Push-ups for Beethoven, you know. That's how I started push-ups in cool music. To the second movement of Beethoven's Seventh. Push-ups and Beethoven always go really well together. Just something about it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You kidding me? Oh, must be my bench pressing. Have to grab some water. Then I can read Stoic quotes after Beethoven is done. That was the cool music of the day. Timing was perfect. It actually fit pretty well with my plan. So, as I have used my body, I have more reps in store, but I'm gonna take a breather and reflect and read the Stoicism for the day. Because now I at least have a book that organizes my Stoic practice. So, for March the 9th, for today, the Daily Stoic, find the right scene. Above all, keep a close watch on this, that you are never so tied to your former acquaintances and friends that you are pulled down to their level. If you don't, you'll be ruined. You must choose whether to be loved by these friends and remain the same person, or to become a better person at the cost of those friends. If you try to have it both ways, you will neither make progress nor keep what you once had. That's from Epictetus. There is another quote here, also in the same page. First, you have the Epictetus, the Stoic slave who became a philosopher. He learned through his hardships and experiences. Uh, and also, a slave owner broke his leg. So, he has been through a lot of hardship, Epictetus. One of the most epic philosophers ever. But have another one named Musonius Rufus, and his quote says, "From good people you learn good, but if you mingle with the bad, you'll destroy such soul as you had." So it's a way to make the first quote shorter. So that's why it's on the same page. I understand it now. Okay. Then there is commentary by the author of the book. Jim Rohn's widely quoted line is, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." James L. Tucker advises young writers and entrepreneurs to find their scene, a group of peers who push them to be better. Your father might have given you a warning when he saw you spending time with some bad kids. Remember, you become like your friends. One of Goethe's maxims captures it better. Tell me with whom you consort, and I will tell you who you are. Consciously consider whom you allow into your life, not like some snobby elitist, but like someone who's trying to cultivate the best life possible. Ask yourself about the people you meet and spend time with. Are they making me better? Do they encourage me to push forward and hold me accountable? Or do they drag me down to their level? Now, with this in mind, ask the most important question: should I spend more or less time with these folks? The second part of Goethe's quote tells us the stakes of this choice. "If I know how you spend your time," he said, "then I know what might become of you." At least I spend some of my time doing push ups and reading Stoicism. That means I develop a good body and a good mind. That's the goal of it all. And I have excellent music taste. Not to be a snob, but like I think many people would agree that even like technically and objectively that classical music is the best because it takes a lot of skill, while those pop stars are just being mass produced. If you're young and pretty and have like a catchy image that sells, and they just put some autotune on top of your half decent voice, you're a star. So, for classical music, you don't have to be a certain type of person. You could be a little child or a really old person. As long as you can play the music well, that's what matters. The music most of all, not the image of the artist. Even though some of those classical composers did have epic personalities, I love watching documentaries or movies about them. So yeah, especially Amadeus and the immortal beloved. But I want to see the movie about Vivaldi. I think it's called The Red Priest or something. I need to look it up. But anyway, my point is, uh, choose your friend wisely. That's basically what that Stoic book said today. And I've taken such steps. I had to tell a friend of mine, he had good intentions, he had helped me with a lot, that I couldn't hang out with him anymore. It was too hard, to live with. He had too much of his own issues that kind of dragged me down. So I'm like, I can't spend time with you. It just doesn't work for me. So, but at least I said it in a respectful manner. You have to always not feel obligated to spend time with anyone because you choose it yourself, unless you're a parent. Then that is your responsibility. But otherwise, for all other people besides your own kid, you don't have that responsibility. You have to take care of yourself as well. And I'm doing my best to take care of me and my mental health and my muscles. So have a nice day and stay buff.